Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On November 2nd, 2024, in the Mohammed Abdo Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan were victorious at the first WWE Crown Jewel Championships. Morgan prevailed against Nia Jax, while the night's main event saw the American Nightmare beat Gunther. Following the bout, and again at the show's conclusion, the two superstars were presented with their respective crowns. The Crown Jewel belts will not be defended by Rhodes and Morgan at any future WWE pay-per-views this year. The major reason for this is because the Crown Jewel Championship is not a typical belt that has to be defended, but rather a yearly reward that is awarded to the champions who win champion against champion bouts at the Crown Jewel big event. The victors would not be returning home with their crowns, as confirmed by WWE Chief Operating Officer Triple H before the match. The WWE Experience area is where the championships will be stored, so fans can view them. What exactly are the benefits to Rhodes and Morgan from their championships? As a symbol of their triumph in the Crown Jewel event, the victors were presented with rings. These rings, according to Triple H, are like Super Bowl rings. They prove they are the real WWE champions. Additionally, he announced that there will be an annual ring collecting contest. The night's winners at the Crown Jewel PLE were Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan. Having said that, the belt that Morgan got was less costly than the one that Rhodes received. It's all down to the stones that are set in their titles. Although both belts have emeralds and diamonds weighing 50 carats each, the men's title has 3,356 stones, making it somewhat more costly. On the other hand, Cody Rhodes' Crown Jewel title has 3,273 stones, whereas Morgan's title has 3,273 less. Undoubtedly, a new era in WWE began with the Crown Jewel Championships. In the years to come, champions from both brands will compete for the prestigious WWE crown. Fighting Gunther was no picnic for Cody Rhodes. Despite the ring general's dominance throughout the fight, Cody managed to pull off the upset when the American Nightmare attempted a pin after fending off a sleeper with a rolling back maneuver. Even if it wasn't the most decisive triumph, Cody still managed to secure the victory. In contrast, Liv Morgan's victory was dependent on the assistance of her fellow Judgment Day competitors, Dominic Mysterio and Raquel Rodriguez. They also prevented Tiffany Stratton, the winner of WWE Women's Money in the Bank, from collecting her briefcase, which might have been a move by Morgan. Morgan was able to get the best of Nia Jax, since they distracted her as well. Fans of WWE have noticed an odd omission as the Crown Jewel event approaches. The title defenses of two big superstars, Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan, will not be taking place at the highly anticipated event. Considering the roster's usual exposure at Crown Jewel and the superstars' enormous popularity, the move has left many in the WWE universe scratching their heads. We don't yet know what's behind this absence, but there are a number of big elements that may be at play, including plot development, WWE's overall economic plan, and fan involvement. The importance of storyboard creation. The plot is one of the main factors that determines who wins in championship battles in pay-per-view events. Cody Rhodes' return to WWE was a redemptive story, while Liv Morgan's rise to stardom revealed her to be a tough, tenacious warrior. Both have played significant roles in WWE's continuing storylines. Nonetheless, defending the Crown Jewel title is not at the core of either plot at the moment. Instead of concentrating on winning a single title, Cody has been more concerned in high-stakes matchups. Rhodes has been determined to establish himself and complete the story that started with his legendary father, Dusty, ever since he returned to WWE. For instance, his rivalry with Roman Reigns showcased a clash of dominating personalities and was essential at WrestleMania. Since then, he has fought a series of opponents like Brock Lesnar and the Judgment Day. Rather than focusing on who is currently holding the championship, these feuds are an attempt to cement Cody's place in WWE history. Fans have adored Liv Morgan because of her inspirational underdog narrative and unwavering determination. Although she has had a successful reign with championships like the SmackDown Women's Championship, her persona has transformed into one that focuses more on conquering challenges than just protecting a belt. The complicated relationships in the women's division and her battle with Rhea Ripley have recently taken center stage rather than her championships. Due to the time constraints of stacked cards, Crown Jewel may not be able to afford to include her in the championship defense team. As part of their multi-year agreement with the Saudi Arabian government, WWE hosts Crown Jewel, an event that often involves bouts aimed for a worldwide audience. Legends and big-time matchups, as well as other spectacle-level contests that don't necessarily tie into existing storylines, are often reserved for this event by WWE. This approach favors high-profile fights with several superstars or returning greats over the more conventional route of defending a championship, with the emphasis being on spectacular visuals and fierce contests. Because of WWE's preference for bigger, more exciting matchups, Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan may not have had title defenses scheduled for Crown Jewel. To illustrate, WWE often lets a headline bout featuring legendary wrestlers like Brock Lesnar, John Cena, or Roman Reigns steal the show. Championship matchups at Crown Jewel often include Reigns and other world-renowned and long-running champions, even if Cody and Liv aren't involved in those stories at the moment. In recent years, dream matches and big-budget performances may have surpassed more conventional methods of defending titles. Thus, it's possible that WWE has determined that having Cody and Liv not defend their belts at Crown Jewel, and instead letting their stories unfold in the normal weekly programming, is preferable for the overall plot. There are certain expectations that Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan bring to their championship defense. With every bout, Cody adds another layer to his history as a storyteller renowned for emotionally charged stories. Crown Jewel is a potential title defense venue. Therefore, WWE may want to arrange up a plot befitting the occasion if they book him to compete there. Without an epic competition setting the stage for Crown Jewel, a title defense that is hurried and fails to develop Cody's character or his long-standing objective runs the danger of seeming out of place. Similarly, Liv Morgan's rise to fame has revolved on her determination and portrayal as the underdog. She regularly faces formidable challenges in her battles as a champion, yet she always manages to come out on top. If her championship defense at Crown Jewel is approached as a mundane contest instead of an emotional struggle, she runs the danger of her persona losing some of that allure. Also, WWE could be playing it safe in the hopes that Cody and Liv will have more significant moments in the future. If you're a fan of WWE, you know that Survivor Series, WrestleMania, and the Royal Rumble are three of the greatest venues for iconic moments. Instead of letting Liv and Cody defend their belts at Crown Jewel, WWE should save that big pay-per-view for when their characters really shine in storylines that cement their legacy. Possible other considerations include WWE's approach to Crown Jewel in particular. While WWE's foreign events are still massive spectacles, the company has been changing up its strategy to cater to fans all around the world. Even though it deviates from the regular pattern of a championship defense, WWE has sometimes added new match styles or inter-brand conflicts to liven up for these events. Evidently, WWE is putting more of an emphasis on matchups at Crown Jewel 2023 that do not include Cody or Liv defending their titles. It is also possible that WWE's heavy dependence on certain champions, especially those with large regional fan bases, is influencing the card choices. Famous WWE superstars like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, who have important roles in the organization, are sure to be the center of attention during Crown Jewel. Although Cody and Liv are equally well liked, they may not be as important to WWE's audience in this region compared to champions with more international renown. This would indicate that WWE has more in store for Cody Rhodes after Crown Jewel, plans that will be revealed at a later date. He may have more success having his storyline developed on WWE's main roster, where it may lead to a major championship shot at a future pay-per-view event, given his strong narrative drive for atonement and his unresolved business with superstars like Roman Reigns. This is in keeping with the time-honored practice of teasing out plot points in stages to maximize interest and satisfaction for viewers. When it comes to Liv Morgan, WWE could be planning to place her in the women's division so that she can be involved in even more significant feuds in the road. While Crown Jewel is a great venue for displaying talent, it may not be the best choice for WWE to develop her persona. On the other hand, WWE may be putting off Liv's championship defenses in anticipation of a later, more dramatic battle with more plot elements.